Ah yes, expendable. You came to my channel once again, ready to learn about another entity that you probably already know of, because this entity seems like it's hard to deal with down in the black site. Pandemonium. Z367. Codename Pandemonium. Pandemonium. Why do I have a hard time saying that? And that image freaks me out. Was originally discovered submerged near a thermal vent within the Letvand zone during initial evacuation of the Hadal Black Site. According to molecular data received from compositional analysis, Z2. Why do I say. Why? Why does Mr. Shade have the typewriters that type this out make twos and threes look the same? Moving on. Z367's body is structurally similar to decomposing organic tissue and synthetic polymers, chemically alike to plastic with trace elements of various man-made metals. All attempts to classify the cellular anatomy of 230. Why do I keep saying 2? Z367's flesh have ended in negative results, as Z367 shows no observable signs of life. Its body remains in a perpendicular state of decomposition. There we go. By some unknown mechanisms. Hardly. Why do they put words that I specifically can't say? Mechanism. Noted through the consistent presence of mold and other erosive agents discovered in biological analysis, the Bioparanormal Division has postulated that it collects fresh mass from external sources through consumption, thus remaining intact anomalous. It possesses an interminated number of again with the very hard to say words, interallel eyes which appear to function as through a live unknown, though the explanation behind the ocular organs remains unknown, as the Hazard and Ethics Division has deemed further study too dangerous at this time. Z367, yes, is capable of rudimentary movement by unknown means, observing to float midair at a maximum of approximately 1 meter above solid surfaces. Top speed is somewhat consistent to that of a mid-sized marine predator. Surely you know what those are, Expendable. If not, good luck to you, pal. The internal eyes are deceptively powerful, able to spot movement and subtle shifts in light up to in ordinary long distances. If spotted subjects manage to evade Z367, it will immediately begin hunting it in the surrounding area. Spotted targets, inanimate or organic, are observed to be found in all instances. It is unknown what method Z367 used for the sensory perception, whether it will be hearing, scent, or heat. Seems somewhat capable of primitive reasoning. When living targets are found, Z367 will attempt to trap them inside an orifice that resembles a toothed mouth, in which subjects are suffocated and dissolved by unknown chemical agents secreted within. If subjects place barriers between themselves and Z367, the creature will begin to ram its full body into obstruction. Its estimated weight and velocity capable of destroying most unsecured structures. This this only subsides after all indefinite amount of time if attempts repeatedly fail. Through research finds no correlation between the two anomalies. Z367 shares a similar EMP field generated by Z283. However, the former's electric charge is recorded to be as being significantly less powerful, causing devices linked to internal power grids to temporarily malfunction when Z367 is near. Through permanent electrical damages are never suffered by the site's infrastructure. Theories regarding the origin of this function are scant, as no other biological processes indicating that Z367 should be capable of preceding electric fields that the relation between the two subjects has been largely undetermined. However, now at least I know why they keep the grades unauthorized. I must tell you before I keep going, it's because most of these files are shared to unauthorized personnel, and it's quite unknown why. Anyways, however, I'm just gonna say a random number, grade 7 bioparanormal researcher, Dr. Is that Evans? I don't think Evans is that long. Anyways, and his juniors continued to lobby for further research to be conducted. The Hazard and Ethics Division continues to deny all appeals for continued study. In the event that Z367 breaches containment, the pulse it emits will cause unsecured black site lights to flicker when it's near, remaining out of Z367's line of sight. It is of utmost importance. However, all attempts to evade it, once spotted, are futile if cover is not available. Z367 is capable of destroying most doors within the black site. Thus, personnel are heavily advised to refactor themselves to the nearest facility bunker or similarly armored rooms as soon as possible. Lockers installations in the black site Wing 5 are designed to be... God damn it, I said the name. I said the number. Alright. Forget I said that. Are designed to be bulletproof. However, conformational testing with Z367 has been temporarily postponed. Resort to this if no other option presents itself. In the event that you are spotted, please prostrate yourself in a secure location and wait for the cleanup detail to retrieve your corpse. I'm not supposed to tell this kind of the file, but here we go. The panopticon must hold